I'm not too big into like character creators in video games, so that would be a little bit out of my ballpark. I'm not familiar with a lot of them. I know the ones from like Soulsborne's games, which aren't the best, and like you know, Monster Hunter notoriously has a character creator in there. The Street Fighter 6 one. Obviously, like any Final Fantasy, like 11 or 14, you get your own character creator from the for the most part in there too. Talk to your guild mates. Okay. Hello, sir. Oh, your name is Jack.
Stock up on provisions? Well, you came to the right place, but we're still in the process of getting set up. The support team is a little behind schedule, so I can't really provide any provisions. Sorry. But they should be here any time now. I'll get back to you after the meeting. Deal?
So it's the best you. I mean, that makes sense. That would make a lot of sense to use character creators and to like substitute your lack of drawing ability.
Hey there.
Oh, hello.
How are you holding up?
I guess I'm okay.
I would like to think that this voice is pretty close to how I would imagine Kiara's voice to be.
When you jumped off the boat onto that bird thing. That was amazing.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I hear you crossed the desert on foot.
Yes. Outside the tunnel, it was sand in every direction. Tashin, that's my father's friend, gave me some food and water. So I walked and walked until I couldn't go another step. I don't remember anything after that.
You were very brave.
I guess so.
So, what kind of things do you like?
Me? I don't really know. I liked the tea Alma made for us on the sand ship. It was sweet and smelled nice.
Yeah, I in my mind, Kiara and Kimba have a little bit similar voices. I would say Kimba's voice is a little bit more smoky, if that makes any sense. Like she has like a smoky rasp to like her voice in comparison to Kiara.
Let's talk again later.
Okay.
I would say Kimba has a little bit more texture to her voice than Kiara does.
Well, look who it is. That was quite a show you put on back there. They told me you were good, but they failed to mention you were halfway out of your mind. I'm Olivia. We'll be working together a lot on this expedition.
The pleasure's all mine. How do you get roped into this expedition?
Oh, you don't know? My unit has...
Yeah, Kimba would have like a smoky type of like
It's gonna be quite the ordeal, but...
little bit more like, I don't know, sundry type of voice.
Sounds like they trust you.
I would imagine Kiara, like not Kiara, Kimba's voice to sound more like Sade.
Job than that. True hunters devote themselves to helping people. That's our calling. So wherever this journey takes us, let's answer that calling together. Our paths are many, but the destination
Yes,
is the same.
yes, you would.
So, what What else have you heard about me? I'm almost afraid to ask.
People say you're a solitary bird, that you prefer to work alone. So, why'd you agree to a cooperative undertaking like this? Change of heart?
Change of something.
Well, you're here now, and that's all that matters. I won't pry. So, have you been to the training area yet?
The high performance barrel puncher is the perfect. Oh my goodness, these cat puns. Training target to practice using different weapons. It even has unlimited consumable items and bow gun ammo. Talk about good amenities. The training area is located on the far end of the Windward Plains base camp. It is accessible by fast travel on the world map. Okay, so there is fast travel and stuff.
Have a look when you get the chance. This dream we walk through is fragile, and only through constant self-betterment do we delay its end.
So they set up a training area, huh? Why don't we stop by?
I need some coffee. How come it won't let me speak to her? What are you talking about? There's already a cat girl in Omenbound. There's technically two. What is that?
Happy to lend a paw with all your training needs. Yeah.
Welcome to the training area. I'm one and only professional. Wow. AKA the resident gym cat. That's here to help you. Training and it the training area manager can help you mix up your training experience by changing the high toughness and wound settings of the high performance barrel puncher. Adjust the options to get the most out of your training. Wow, okay. All right. Let me see. Mama say mama sama makusa. Interesting. I would say it's pretty close. I would say it's pretty close. Her sword is not this big. I would say it's about maybe, probably about a foot smaller than this. Or maybe not so much a foot. It's probably more than a foot. I'm kind of liking the weapon the more I'm using it. Obviously, the more familiar I get with it, the better it's going to be. Okay, so very quickly, I'm going to go on a coffee break. I shall return shortly. All right. So what we're going to do now is just exit the training area, see what else there is to do. I believe that there's one other person I need to talk to. But for some reason, the game wasn't triggering the prompt for me to talk to her. Okay, there we go.
Welcome back, Hunter. Looking good out there.
Thanks for looking after Nata.
Every NSFW Monster Hunter thirst trap right here.
What can I say? I come in handy. Well, I got everything.
At least she has a rather unique face in comparison to like a lot of the other thirst traps that be going on out here in video games. At the smithy, you can use zenny and materials from hunts to forge or upgrade weapons and armor for you and your palico.
It's not ideal, but I can make do. Especially since we might be on the move soon. But don't you worry. I can still make anything you need to succeed out in the field. And if you got materials, I can make you something. If you don't have enough, I got you covered.
The southern blonde belle in for I guess this type of archetype that's showing up in this game is interesting. It's an interesting take that they took for that. A hunter's armor is made up of 5 parts. Forge even more powerful equipment by using materials and spending zenny in the forge/upgrade armor menu. Each armor piece has 2 versions. They each have the same stat, so you can choose whichever look best suits your hunter. Register equipment you want to forge later at the smithy to your wish list, which can be accessed from the sub menu by triangle. You will receive notifications once you collect the necessary materials to forge it. Armor made from the Cachabera materials will have higher defense than your default armor. Try forging some to prepare for your next hunt. Yo, what's up? I'm glad you're back. I actually just came back too. I went on a bit of a coffee run.
Look good? Alrighty. Perfection.
Equip it now.
ready to get to work? Alrighty.
How many times are we looking forward to seeing this animation? Rezi, what was that few for? What was that woo, that what was that for?
Perfection. Look good. Alrighty. Perfection.
All right, we're not watching it again. Dr. Umar don't know what he talking about. Dr. Umar be lying. He be lying, and niggas be biting that shit because the lie sounds good coming from him.
Anything catch your eye?
Yeah, he be all over the place.
Yeah, it was. Bumped you right off the ship and onto a secret. That took guts. And I've seen my fair share of guts. Wait, that came out wrong. My point is, seeing you jump off the boat brought back all kinds of memories.
Good memories, I hope.
Yeah, I used to go adventuring with a hunter just like you. Together, we tore up the land, sea, and sky. It made me the adventuring junkie I am today. Well, that's enough chit-chat. See you later at the big
He says some stuff that I agree with, but then he be going all over the place, especially with like his interracial dating and like some of his views on the gender spectrum and stuff like that. Obviously, I don't think we are going to share the same opinions about that as well, but I mean, it's whatever. He can have his opinion, I have mine. His opinion don't affect me any. It don't make him more right.
All right, is everyone here?
Avis unit, present.
I should have got me some more water.
Astrum unit, Rubrum unit, Turris unit, Ferrum unit, present.
Let's see. Provisions, research. We're here, for the most part.
Let's start with the good news. Thanks to everyone, we're off to an excellent start.
Indeed, we've already made human contact.
The next thing to discuss is our short-term goals. We have two objectives: rescue the Keepers and locate the White Wraith that attacked their village. Unfortunately, the tunnel Nata used has collapsed, and we don't know any other way to find his people.
Any idea how long you were down there?
I have some water, it's just not a lot. It's not a lot left. I've gone through this bottle pretty quickly.
It started to look the same.
Then we'll need to split up. Make our search as wide as possible.
Good deal. Except I think it'd be better if you held off until the support team arrives.
No objections here.
This project to survey the Forbidden Lands has been in the works for years. And now here we are, finally.
Thank you all. I'm sorry to cause so much trouble.
It's all right, lad. We're in this together.
First things first, I think we ought to escort Nona and Isai back to their...
I was watching my partner play this game
That seems...
earlier this week, and there's some baddies in this game. Like, I can see why some people have been thirsting over some of the characters in this game.
We'll stop by our tent and prepare before we go.
Hey, can one of you help me out? My stockpile of honey is running low.
Is it urgent? How bad do you need honey? And where the heck is the support team?
I told them where to find us.
Surely there's someone else that can take care of this?
You and your palico need to prepare for hunts. Use your tent to change equipment and organize your item pouch. Put items for hunt in your item pouch. You can also restock your items at the item box. Triangle materials obtained from hunts are automatically stored in your item box each time you access your tent menu. Let's see, I have mega potion, I have a whetstone, we have rations, nitro shroom, large barrel bomb. I did not know I had that on me. Capcom 1000% knew they were doing. Capcom has like the most god tier character designs I've ever seen. Like they have the most top tier character designs to me in fiction. Like a lot of my characters are from Omenbound are they have a bit of Capcom in them. They are inspired by some Capcom characters or like concept in one shape or form than the other. I don't particularly need ammo because I'm not using any sort of projectile weapon. You now have access to lobbies where you can chat with friends and engage in multiplayer with other hunters. Online connection required. Obviously, you can invite other players to be friends via the lobby members or hunter ID search options from the member list in the start menu. Form a link party to explore and complete quests in multiplayer with a fixed group of members. See the play guide for details. You can send an SOS flare and play with hunters worldwide, regardless of whether you've joined a lobby or not. If you want to change which lobby you are currently in, talk to Alma to assess the quest counter and use the change lobby menu. Gotcha.
How's that wound looking? Hey, over here.
I don't want to go online. Gather materials for weapons and equipment by completing quests. Talk to Alma and assess the menu in your tent to view and accept quests. If you've hunted a monster once, you can hunt it again at any time by taking on an optional quest. These quests are perfect opportunities to gather materials. Party size permitting, you can freely join quests that are started by other players in the same lobby as you.
We'll escort you back to your village.
Thank you.
Oh, before I forget, did you hear about Provision's honey shortage? We should see if we can scrounge any up.
If it's honey you're after, I know the perfect spot. I'll show you the way.
That would be amazing.
Well then, shall we? You're lucky. Most people don't know about the spot I'm taking you to.
I'll stay here for now. Be careful, okay?
All right, little nigga. See you later.
Is your village far?
A little. But on the sacred, we'll be there in no time.
They're fast, all right.
Yes, and handy if you need to make a quick getaway from a monster. They're clever too, and good at picking up scents. I don't know what my people would do without them.
Whee!
I want to become a secret rider too.
sure you'll be a great one, Nona.
I see a lot of fulgurite. It's like the whole valley is made of it. Fulgurite, right? Are you talking about gem chime stones? Gem chime stones? What a lovely name. And why do you call them that?
Once we reach the village, you'll see.
Wow, look at that.
This game looks amazing.
There's so many of them. Let's get closer.
Tread carefully.
Incredible. I've never heard of a Karagnoth herd this big before.
Some of them have big spikes on their backs.
That's the male. Each herd consists of one male and a number of females. Here we've got Dalphodons.
I really appreciate like the level of detail that Capcom puts into creating these fictional beasts or monsters and flora and fauna in the Monster Hunter series. It's kind of it's very inspiring. Like you can tell that they just have like a team who are in charge with the creative design in this game, who just absolutely just observe monsters at all times. They just observe animals at all times, and they just get like different like fundamental like I don't know ideas and designs for different monsters to appear in this like universe. It's very inspiring.
All right, this is the spot.
Great, thank you.
Over here.
Oh, it smells so good.
Be careful.
Give me that honey. Yeah, it is. No, it's amazing. It really must be nice to have like a team of people who are dedicated to building a world and a project together. Must be nice.
That should be enough, honey.
Must be nice to have a team of people to do that with.
Yes, please follow me. Oh no, I was supposed to draw water. I completely forgot.
You're in for it now.
Yeah, Zato's gonna give me an earful.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Please, no. If anything, it's me who owes you a favor.
I'm starting to get nervous. To the villagers?
Yeah, no, I am jealous. I'm jealous of creative teams.
Do you think they have felines like me there?
Good question. The guild hasn't seen.
Do I think this game is? I don't think this game was affected by Street Fighter 6 at all.
I'll do my best not to
At anything, I would imagine that Street Fighter 6 was more so affected by Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World being such a success made Street Fighter 6 possible. I think this game was, and it was bound to happen just because, you know, Monster Hunter has been very successful since World has come out.
Sorry we're late.
This game was an inevitability.
I had a run-in with a giant toad. Might have been its lunch if these people hadn't come along.
Hello, sir. On behalf of the...
You have rescued my friends. For that I thank you. However, your visit is ill-timed. I must ask you to leave.
But we owe them our hospitality. At least...
One more thing, which I am sure you understand. The sacred are precious to our village.
Of course, they'll be returned to you at once.
Thanks for letting us use them.
We'll be going then.
Do I think productivity for Street Fighter 6 will go up since this game has come out? No, I don't think that they will be reallocating anybody from Monster Hunter WoW's team to work on Street Fighter 6 because this game is not done. They are going to be making DLC for this game for probably the next 2 years. So not only will they be doing like different events like how they did with World and Rise, like they had seasonal events, the DLC for this game is coming, and they'll be working on that for like probably the next year or two. By no means does a game's production stop after. Oh shit.
Authorization?
Granted, the guild authorizes you to neutralize the threat.
By no means does a video game's production stop once the game is released. Kill the globs. You know, I really want to have the spiders here. I really kind of want to have the spider instead of the fucking flubbers tackling me. I really want to have the spiders. Hold on, I'm going to see if I can change it to the spiders. Arachnophobia mode off. Turn it off. Nah, we not turning it back on for them. Nah, we gonna leave it off. We're gonna leave it off. Spooters. Now I feel more justified for what I'm killing. Evil boyfriend. Oh shit. He died right at him. What an ornery bastard. I swear to God, I saw a cat do something very similar outside of outside of where I live.
Almost wet my fur.
like a couple weeks ago. I saw a cat do that to another cat like a couple weeks ago.
Beast, right?
It's a capybara.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh shit, it's Broski's pet. Broski would love this. I'm sure Broski does love this game. I'm sure in between Street Fighter 6, Broski is playing this game.
Those villagers don't have weapons. This doesn't add up. They must have some means of keeping the monsters out.
Maybe they've got some kind of thingamabobble.
They have candles. They light up incense to make sure the monsters don't fuck up their village.
Almost there.
Stupid slow human legs.
I miss the sacred already.
It wasn't that far.
Well, here we are. Home sweet home away from home.
It's too bad they didn't let us in the village.
Yeah, but I guess they have their reasons. For now, let's worry about getting this honey to provisions.
With all the new personnel showing up, this honey could really make a difference.
Good idea.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
A little bird told me you needed some honey.
Did you bring me some? Sweet deal. Honey is the sticky secret to our healing potions. You're literally a lifesaver. This is for your trouble.
Received the following as a thank you. Portable barbecue grill. That sounds amazing. Fishing rod, binoculars, capture net, throwing knife, paint pod, ghillie mantle. These are known as essential items, essential tools for hunting. You can use them as many times as you like from the item bar. Check the play guide in the start menu for details on each item.
Since the support team still hasn't gotten here yet, I was really starting to sweat. Speaking of, where are those furry transporters? They should have been here by now. Either way, can I interest you in something?
The provision stockpile is a one-stop shop to assist hunters on their hunts. Buy consumable items such as potions, barrel bombs, as well as ingredients for traps and bowgun ammo here.
Collection's not bad,
huh? See, I have 3,360 Zenny. So quick question, is Zenny like a Capcom thing or is Zenny a Dragon Ball thing? I don't remember. Cause Zenny is a currency that is also in Dragon Ball, but it's spelled different. It's spelled Z-N-I rather than Z-E-N-N-Y.
All right, we're here if you need anything.
Okay. So I'm going to stop the game right here, though.